Detroit. You gave me joy. You gave me joy. Detroit.
Hello and happy Saturday, Detroit. Thank you so much for tuning in to Beauty in the D, where we discuss power, wealth, and style. We are live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and other top social media platforms. So please like, follow, share, comment, subscribe. Also, feel free to contact us live at 313-355-6018. And thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Oh, I have to give a quick shout out to the sponsors of the show. We want to give a shout out to Giovanni McCall, also known as G, the short hair slayer, who keeps me slayed. Also to Mina Martinez Marketing, who handles all of my social media marketing. And last but not least, the London consulting firm, who not only sponsors, but powers this show. Thank you again for watching. So I never disappoint. Every week I have fabulous guests, and of course I have another fabulous guest today. I have Miss Tiana Myers here with us, who is a breakthrough queen, an author, as well as a real estate concierge. I like that.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Stephanie, for having me. What an honor.
Oh, no, it's an honor to have you here. I have an author in the building, okay? She is on Amazon. You need to go get her book right now, Hurting in Plain Sight, Tiana Myers. I had to throw that shout out to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to get right into it. How did you earn the name and title Breakthrough Queen?
Wow. My entire life I've had different things. I've overcome so many obstacles. This past, I would say 4 years, life just kind of threw me through some loops, but I pushed through. And I'm on a mission now. I had a miscarriage in 2018.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Well, that actually was the birthing of my purpose, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Going through that process, I was depressed, suicidal, gave up on hope, lost a lot of things, my business, my family, just was like tired.
Yeah.
And then God just delivered me. 2021, I had a breakthrough.
Okay.
I had a breakthrough, and once I had my breakthrough, I kind of took the mask off. Decided to be my true, authentic self.
Yep.
And once I did that, things just really started shifting in my life. I started to be more in tune with God, on my purpose, and next thing you know, I'm healing, helping people win, looking up, winning, helping people win.
That's right. We love to win.
We just break through, so now they call me the Breakthrough Queen.
I love it. I love it,
Yes.
Queen, because you look just like a queen. You are
Thank
so
you.
beautiful.
Thank
I love your
you.
whole
Thank
style
you.
and swag.
That's why I'm honored to be here with you, so I can match your energy.
We match it, so I love it. So, Breakthrough Queen. So I saw in the foreword of the book, and also, I'm sorry, I forgot to offer you some water when we got in here. So if somebody can bring some water, we go. It's a little hot in here. I don't know if these lights.
I'm like, I know I'm getting a little older, but
You know, a certain age, I'm just
Okay.
saying, it's a little hot. But I remember seeing in the foreword of your book, you were talking about how people, we all, walk around with these masks on. And that's so true, because unfortunately, we live in a society where sometimes it's hard for some people to be their true, authentic selves. You get to looking at social media and Facebook and get to comparing and thinking that, I should be here. I'm not where not realizing that we are where we're supposed to be.
Exactly.
Even if it's taking that next step.
Exactly.
It's setting you up for where you're supposed to be. Talk about that mask.
So my book, Hurting in Plain Sight, the removing the mask of a strong woman. Now here's the catch. There's a myth with strong women. We were raised or taught that strong meant pain. You're supposed to go through a lot and endure and just be struggling. I'm strong, girl. You in toxic relationships, but we gonna work this out. We strong. And what happened was, when we realized that a strong woman is her true authentic self, and she allowed God to guide her, and she steps back and be the co-pilot.
Okay.
That's when your strength really comes in.
Yep.
So my breakthrough came from me just taking that mask off.
So the strength really is releasing some of that power.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. And taking that mask off and saying, hey, even though you're a mom, you're a teacher, and I was a mother, I was a professor, a teacher, I also owned a franchise. I had several businesses. I'm a serial entrepreneur.
I see.
So I had a lot of different masks that I was wearing, but I wasn't happy.
Yes.
And that's what we do. We kind of put these masks on to cover up, but inside we're really not happy. And like you said, you look on social media,
Yeah.
you're seeing everybody's glamorous life, but when they get home, like I was crying. I was in the car,
Yeah.
depressed, you know.
And being
so.
a teacher is really like being a chameleon too, right?
Oh, honey.
Because I saw where you had written about some of your, your students, and just to talk about that.
So I've been teaching math and college math for 24 years. Okay, and I've always basically dealt with alternative education. So I'm dealing with the children that most people don't want to deal with. And what I recognize at the end of the day, they just need a little love. And that just kind of
just a little
love, just a little. And when I do that, I become their auntie, I become their mama, I'm their therapist, something go down to school, they running to me to tell me, it's just the different roles. But you take on those roles, they do become your kids.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud to say my current job, I got 3 awards for being the excellent teacher for my seniors.
Wow.
And it touched me because I think I'm mean, but
no, they need that. They need a little love, and that consists of tough love.
That's it. And that's what I just want.
And boundaries, routines.
That part.
Because we all have to have some type of boundary and routine in order to be successful. It doesn't just fall into your lap. And I'm sure you share that with them. And that's got to be an awesome position to be in, to not only teach these children, right, and help mold them, but to also be an example of what a serial entrepreneur and a Black woman looks like.
And that is why I can't stop teaching, because I do a lot of things, but I enjoy the things that I do. I will say though, I am going to stop teaching. I keep saying it's my last year every year, but I always go back. But I need our children to see, hey, you can be successful. Like you said, discipline, structure, hard work, it pays off. And I'm all about financial freedom. I'm all about real estate investing. I bought my first house at 25.
Okay.
By 30, I had 9. So
Ooh.
I've been there. And I lost some.
Okay.
And I gained some. But I want to teach our kids to start investing young, being aware of their credit, how it works, just being financial aware of investing so you can have a fruitful life.
Yes.
Because if you don't work hard when you're young, you either do 2 things. You can work hard and set your foundation and live when you're young and live the rest of your life flourishing. Or you can play around when you're young and live your rest of your life working hard.
And live the rest of your life working hard. You can't get the teenage years back. You can't get a do-over there. And so there's this program, I don't know if you know, you probably do. Her name is Flonice Ewell. She's an attorney, and she's also a professor. And she started this program over at Triumph.
Okay.
It's ages, I believe, 16 to 21. I could be wrong, maybe 18 to 21. Where they do a whole project of showing them how to buy a home.
Nice.
How to start investing in real estate now.
Yes.
So what you're saying, like, she's an educator, and so are you. I gotta connect you two together.
I would love to.
And see how you can be a part. And I just love Triumph. Ken, like, they always over there just not showing the youth how to be financially astute, yes.
And Triumph does an excellent job of just really fostering a community to grow and to build mentally, spiritually, in every area. And they're hands-on, and that's what people need. Just take time out to give me the resources, and that's kind of
the
why
resources.
I'm a resource queen. I give resources. I'm not trying to just say, "Oh, I have." I want to show you how to have.
Absolutely, I totally get that. So let's get right. Real estate is one of my favorite topics. Okay, so everybody knows I am a proud member and executive board member for Greater Detroit Realtors Association. I am also the vice president of Women's Council of Southeastern, which is an affiliation of NARAB, Greater Detroit Real Estate Association. So I am so proud of that. It's a nonprofit, it's volunteer, but I'm all about being in my community and promoting Black home ownership. So I need you to take us from the beginning, and then I want to get into your book. But from the beginning of buying your first home at age 25 and having 9 before the age of 30.
Love it. So once again, my parents, I love them to death. Born and raised in Detroit. My daddy worked for the plant, so he brought money, made money, and they showed me about hard work.
Yeah.
So I got to college, went to Tennessee State. So I'm gonna give my shout out to my HBCUs.
Yes, Wilberforce.
Okay. Nothing wrong with not TSU or Wilberforce, but it's just a difference.
Yeah.
But I started there and I graduated. I did what they told me to do: go to school, get a job. I did that. I wasn't happy. I needed more. So I started reading books.
What was your major? Education?
You ready for this? I started off education, but I went into social work.
Really?
So I have a bachelor's degree in social work and a master's degree in math. So I love helping, but I like money and making money.
Yeah.
So the math kind of helped me elevate to get here. So I went back and got my
black
master's.
math teacher. Shout out to that, but go ahead.
Listen, once again, be a role model. I want them to see you can do it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Our kids struggle with math. Mine included.
Well, it's a mindset. We're going to talk about that later, but they're great in math. They won't have to struggle anymore. So just keep that in mind.
I can't wait to hear.
So basically, once I started recognizing I'm not living what I wanted, what makes money? And I don't mind working, but I wanted something to 50 years old, I wanted to be free and clear.
Yeah.
So I set the goal of having 10 houses by 30. The goal was to have them pay off by 50. Well, 2008 came. I lost them. I ended up keeping them, about one or two of them throughout the years. And then life hit, got married, ended up leaving my ex-husband. Now I'm divorced. I sold my last property. But that investment that I made 25 years ago, when I needed the money,
it was there.
I was able to have my kids go straight to the next move without moving back home with my parents. So what I did was, once I went through my breakthrough, I realized that I still love real estate. So I went back and got my real estate license. Well, first I got my mortgage license.
Okay.
So I market myself as a one-stop shop. I'm a mortgage loan officer and a realtor.
Okay.
So I educate and I encourage people and I empower them on how to purchase homes.
Yes.
Okay. So once I started doing that, it allowed me to go back to my passion. But this time when I buy properties, I wanted to buy them a different way so I wouldn't lose them. So that's why I got back involved in real estate, got my license, learned more about funding, because I wanted to go to and give our people, and everybody really, but mostly our people, resources to get the funding for their dreams.
Right. So do you participate with any down payment assistance programs? And before we get to that, I want to give another shout out. We have to do our station ID. You are watching Beauty in the D, where we focus on power, wealth, and style. We are live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and other top social media platforms. So please like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. So do you work with any down payment assistance programs?
I do. So that's a great thing with me. By me being a mortgage loan officer, I'm able to analyze my client's situation, find programs that's right for them, and there's tons of down payment programs. I know Mish does one of them off the top. It's plenty of them. But what I do with my clients is we do a discovery call. And I have to look and see what their income is, because a lot of programs have requirements.
Yes.
I don't like saying, hey, everybody will get a down payment, but you'll be surprised.
Okay.
Because if you can't get a down payment, by me being your real estate agent, I also try to get you seller concessions.
Okay. You make it work.
Yes. So I do whatever it takes so my clients can spend the least amount of money as possible, but they should be prepared to spend some money.
Right.
You know,
I mean, you are buying a home.
Buying a house. You know, like I tell people, like, we can do zero down, but this is a house, not a car.
Yes, right.
But there are ways to get homes funded and not come out your pocket, you know, depending on the price of the home and things of that sort. So it's basically sitting down with me. Let's do a discovery call, figure out what you're looking like, get you pre-approved, and then I'll find whatever resources we can to make it happen.
The one-stop shop. You go ahead, get them pre-approved, then find them a house that's within their budget. Okay?
Yes.
I love it. And then educating them along the way.
Yes. And if you're selling your home, I list your home. I had one client, we did this in less than 45 days. I listed his home. I found him another home to move into.
In 45 days.
And we got the funding. Okay, so they dealt with just me versus dealing with this. So
Okay.
it just eliminates all of the stress that people go
Right,
through.
and you don't have to go back and forth and try to
Yes.
find a lender and recommend them 3. I know how that part goes.
Okay.
So come through, breakthrough
Yes, that's what I'm saying, breakthrough. You know, to go
Yes.
everybody win. Whether you want to get a house, get your mind right, it's time to win.
It's time to
Okay.
win. So are you a broker, agent, or...
So I'm just, I want me to say I'm just a licensed realtor and a mortgage loan officer.
Okay.
But I also help realtors who are interested in working with me. I mentor them and coach them. So if you need a mentor to help you build your business,
Yes.
or you're a new agent and you want someone to mentor you, you can come work with me. It's not a team. Okay, I'm gonna be very transparent. I'm not trying to get your commission check. I just want to help you win. I want to collaborate with you and make sure
That
you're
is so
successful.
sincere. I love it. Okay, and that's probably why you get blessed with so much abundance, because of your willingness to give. You can't walk around with closed
You
fists.
cannot. And God will always make a way, and it would be so much as overflow.
Yep, overflow.
Overflow.
So let's give a shout out to who you work for, who your broker is, and how people can contact you.
So I am with EXP Luxury,
Okay.
and you can reach me directly at 248-587-7105. You can also go to my website, closewithtiana.com or tianamize.com, either or just my biggest thing to me, just call me, DM me, Close with Tiana. Just reach out. Let's connect.
Love it. And EXP is really growing.
It is.
Through the
It
years,
is.
I remember
It
when I
is.
first started hearing the name, it was like, what is EXP?
It is. It
And then
is.
I started seeing brokers leave their boutique shop and go over to EXP
Yes.
and build a team.
That's what I did.
I witnessed that.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I started
Okay.
off with the agency in Birmingham.
Okay.
I'm mostly luxury properties. And what happened was, I love the agency. It was a beautiful company. But what I wanted to do was, I wanted to help other agents come in. So EXP allows me to sponsor without dealing with the true team.
Yeah.
So that's what I liked about EXP.
Okay.
And not only that, we're a global base. So no matter where you are in the world, if you can hear my voice, we can work together.
Right. Hey.
So I don't want limits to my life. I want to be international.
I love it.
That's kind of where
Limitless.
limitless. I want to enjoy. So we can, people in Ghana, I have someone now I'm meeting with that's trying to come into the business. So it's just an international thing.
I keep hearing Ghana. It's so funny that you threw that out of
that's
they
an
say that is a
affirmation.
place for where African Americans can really thrive and grow, and yeah.
And that's why I was telling my potential partner, say, hey, listen, you go and you set up and you can help your people in your community. Number one, commissions are beautiful. You make good money. But number two, you're showing other people in your area how to have financial wealth. Because real estate is going to appreciate. It may depreciate here and there, but not too often. It's going to mostly, for the most part, appreciate.
Yeah.
And 10 to 15 years from now, you could be in a bind like I was, divorced, stuck, and sold my home and was able to
And was
take care of
still
my kids.
straight.
So it pays off.
Okay, so who you do your loans with?
So right now I am with Neighborhood Lending.
Okay.
That's my company I'm doing my loans with.
I feel like I've seen that Neighborhood Lending. Okay.
Yes, so that's what I'm doing my company with. So at this present time, we're just basically, I let my clients work with me, and then depending on where they are, they'll deal with the processing team and things of that sort. So I have a team of people that I work with to help build my business. So I'm the main person, and my team together, we help get the deal done.
Gotcha.
And we work very hard.
There's no I in team.
No, there is a team that behind me that's saying, let's get this deal closed.
So you get them pre-approved and let the team handle the rest.
Yes.
And while they're handling that, you're finding the home.
Exactly.
I love it.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I'm dealing with the home because really once we have the offer accepted, my real estate hat is done.
Okay.
Until it's time to close. So now I'm a mortgage loan officer where I'm focusing on, okay, I need this documentation. Let's get this in. And it can be a process. The mortgage piece is a work.
Okay.
But like I tell my clients, it's a process. You may get discouraged here and there because the lending needs certain things. Whatever they need, you got to get it for them.
So you guys are Neighborhood Lending. You guys are a broker, so you have the ability to shop it with who has the best rates,
the best deals, the best. Yeah, and that's what I do because I am where I am. I'm able to research and find the best program for my clients. I'm not locked down to one particular program.
I love that. Again, limitless.
Yes.
So do any of the banks that you represent, for instance, work with the City of Detroit down payment assistance program? Because I know they were limited to certain banks that they would...
So right now, depending on where you are, we can work it out. It
Okay.
just depends on where the house is. If you meet the criteria, because I know they're giving out $25,000.
I heard it's coming back.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So it's just making sure we got everything together. So if you meet the criteria, you qualify for it.
Okay.
You know, that's the main thing. Like I said, I love to talk with people because so many times it's more options than what you think is out there. You know, and people get locked in. Well, I heard about this. You're right. Let's look into that and other things.
And see if you even, you know, what you're best suited
yes,
for.
you're best suited for.
So any of the banks that neighborhood lending represent, do they offer like some type of down? You know, a lot of these banks are giving money at closing. And,
yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so that's good to
Absolutely.
know.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we work on different programs. You also have a buy down where you could buy your interest rate down, get some money for that. So it's a lot of ways to get things funded for your deal. It's a lot of ways.
So are you a developer as well?
No, I'm not a developer yet.
Okay.
Before you said that. You said that because you know what? Here's the thing. I'm almost 50.
Okay.
So I'm getting to the point where, like I
Looking
said,
good. Me too.
Thank you. You know, it's some things we just do.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys for the blessing.
Yes.
So as I'm getting closer to that, I still have 2 kids, but I really want to work on the real estate game. And that may be getting my builder's license because I used to have properties. So I'm very familiar with going in and rehabbing
Technically,
homes.
you are a developer.
And I am. That's what I'm saying. I've done it so much in the past, but I didn't have a license. So I have put that on my list. That's why you said that. I was like, okay, God, thanks for the confirmation. But I am going to look into getting my builder's license. I won't get involved, but I wouldn't mind getting me a team to help build and rehab the homes and things of that sort.
Absolutely.
Because I know the process. And right now it's hard getting good contractors and things of that sort. So
why do you think that is getting hard to get good contractors?
Well, 2 things.
Okay.
I think the pandemic kind of really shifted things in the sense where a lot of people like to work from home now. They don't, you know, when you sign up for a deal, a job, you got to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You might be there. It's hot, when it's cold. When you take on to be a rehab, a home, that's a big commitment.
It's all about time too. Time is of the essence.
Yeah, and it's not a lot of people that are available. You know, I'm blessed that we do have some people that I can refer my clients to.
Okay.
And that's a good thing. But it's just because it's so few and they're so good, they're in demand.
Right.
So
right.
it's
So
like
they're
we
always
gotta-
busy.
Yeah. So it's just finding the right niche. But that's why I said down the road I might get a little team together and.
I could see that.
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Because you were already doing it. So do you still have rental properties now? Do you still consider yourself an investor?
So right now, I sold my last one in 2021. I'm in the process. Like I said, I just went through a divorce about 2 or 3 years ago. So I'm rebuilding myself, getting things in order. And my overall goal is to get at least 5 to 10 properties. But this time, I think I'm going to focus more on like multi-family units, like 5 to 10 units.
And affordable housing.
Affordable housing.
Yeah.
Because that's what my overall goal is. I would like to have homes where women who have Section 8 can have nice luxury homes without feeling like, okay, I have Section 8.
I just gotta live anywhere. Yes. Okay, I like that idea.
Because I love luxury. You know, and even though a lot of my clients may buy luxury homes out in the suburbs, why not create these homes for anyone who's working to get to that level?
Absolutely.
You know, they need a flourishing environment too.
For the mindset.
Absolutely.
For the mindset, and it helps the neighborhood. Right.
Exactly.
All
I want
of that.
kids to see, you know, you gotta look good. And now that I'm a single mom with 2 kids, I understand the struggle.
It is a struggle.
I understand the struggle, honey.
Yes, it is.
So I want to be that tool to help people live and have a nice home. So I've been blessed to live in nice homes. So I want to help others. So that's the goal, to get some multi-units and kind of maybe they rent to own and buy the home.
Yeah,
eventually.
land contracts.
Yeah, give 'em a
getting
chance.
people into that mindset. Yes, because black home ownership matters.
It does. It does. It does.
So do you have do you do any vision boards?
So, as you know, I'm also a certified life coach. I mentor and coach women and actually entrepreneurs too. I help them build and rebuild their lives.
Okay.
And the first thing I do with them is help them find their purpose. So I'm a strong believer in the power of manifestation and the power of visualization.
Okay.
So I do what I call manifestation boards.
Okay.
So the
I feel like I need to be taking notes.
Yes, take listen. This is what we're gonna. This is the class part. This is the teacher part. This is the teach Tiana part.
Okay.
Let me see that if you don't mind.
Yes.
So this is my latest journal.
Mhm.
It's called Awakening the True Authentic Self.
Okay.
And what I do is I teach people how to go through and find their purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And I ask them, who do you really want to be? Like, who is that person that you see in your head every day?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the person I want to talk to. I know
Okay.
what you're going through, but let her and I have a conversation.
Right.
And what I do is I help people create the vision, but we put words of affirmation around it.
Okay.
So when you're looking at your vision board, you're also seeing and reading words that I am a queen,
Mhm.
I'm $1 million diva. You're
Mhm.
also seeing these things, so you're not just looking, but you're speaking them.
Yep.
So the universe can bring opportunities. So
Mhm.
my vision board is manifestation boards.
Okay. I like that. My daughter and I, we do vision boards.
Yes.
We haven't done one in a while. It's time for us to do a new one.
Mhm.
But I had like 5 personal goals, and then I had 5 career goals. And from the 5, I don't want to, I want it to be realistic and attainable. 2 of the 5 goals, pretty much out of both lists, which I don't think that's bad. That's 50%. That's how, when we look at stuff in numbers. Okay, that matriculated. So I do believe in the power of that and looking at it every day. One of the major ones was I put on there, $1 million deal. I want to get $1 million deal, and I haven't gotten it yet, but I feel
coming.
myself getting closer to it.
Yes.
I feel like I can almost reach out and
Yes,
touch it,
it's coming.
because I look at it every day.
Yes.
So
It's funny you
the
said
manifestation is important.
that. In my book, I believe it's on page 21,
Mhm.
I literally wrote, and I wrote this book in 2021.
Okay.
And the first chapter is called The Breakthrough,
Mm-hmm.
now known for the Breakthrough Queen. But I said in my book, I said, I want to be on TV. I want to be on podcasts. I want to do commercials. I want to do
And
this.
you have.
And I'm doing it.
Right, you're doing it. Yes.
I'm doing it. And that's just from me looking at my vision boards and looking at speaking life over myself despite the situations. And it's just affirmed I'm a true testimony of the glory of God.
Amen.
I'm a true testimony of the glory of God. It is because God has aligned me. And when I see and look at my vision board,
Mm-hmm.
it's Him talking to me and I'm talking to Him.
I love it.
And it's coming to pass. And I wrote
It
it in
is.
here.
And you're living it.
I'm
So I want to
living
get into that book. But right before we get
Yes.
into the book, I really need to talk to you about, I got to do the station ID. You're watching Beauty in the D, where we're focused on power, wealth, and style. We're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and other social media platforms. So please like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. And please don't forget, you can contact us at 313-355-6018 if you want to call in and ask a question to Miss Tiana Myers, the Breakthrough Queen. So I really want to get into the book and the journal and get to the inspiration about how you even got there. But I have to ask you this. Time management. How are you, like, for anyone who's watching, including myself, managing all these products, from being an educator, an author, a real estate connoisseur, concierge, I'm sorry. How do you balance all of that?
Well, the key is, it started when I found my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Because now that I know my purpose, I make sure that I align myself with things that I like. And I make sure that I say the word no with a smile. And I think that's the key. I don't take on things I can't handle. I don't take on things that's not aligned with my purpose. So I kind of stay in my own lane, and God just makes a way. I believe that if He puts it in my heart, He's going to make a way, and He has so far.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the things I do, I'm a minister. I love it. I'm not literally, but I'm a prayer warrior. I encourage people. That's what teaching's about.
Yeah.
I encourage people. I
Every
empower
day.
people. I educate people. It's just I might be a teacher doing it. I might be helping you get a house, or I might be coaching you or mentoring you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still the same thing. So I'm not doing a lot of jobs. It's the same calling in different places. If that
Got
makes
you.
sense.
It does. It makes a lot of sense. It's all within the purpose, but it has different branches.
Yeah, I like that, Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie, I'm gonna give you props 3 times.
Let me find out. I got a life coach higher than me.
That's a good one right there. I'm like 3 times. Like, I was definitely be using. Yes, these are my branches. But the trunk is strong.
Yeah.
The trunk is strong. It's centered with
That's
God.
the root. Yeah.
So God shows me how to do it. And then, too, I have a system, a support system. I have no problem asking for help. You know, I have no problem saying, hey, can you help me? Or, you
Mhm.
know, I'm learning to work with other moms, you know.
Because
I
your
have
life has
family.
changed with the
It
divorce,
has.
selling off property. Like,
Yes.
so we gonna get right to the book.
Yes,
But
yes.
give me an example, real quick, of how you say no nicely.
Well, for prime example, I pick up my kids, and from 6 to 9, if
Mhm.
I'm not, that's my parent time. That's my time with my babies. On Saturday mornings, if my son has a track meet, I'm at his track meet.
Yeah.
So no, I can't show you a house in Saturday morning. I can show it to
Okay.
you on Sunday morning.
Okay.
You know, I have to really prioritize what's important to me. So it depends on what the opportunity is. But my kids come first.
Mhm.
My sanity, well, actually, my sanity and peace comes first.
Yes.
You know, that's
yes.
important.
That's how you can be a beacon of
Yes.
light to them.
Yes,
You gotta have
yes.
the inner peace.
And putting boundaries in place, structures in place. Even with my kids, they know, okay, listen, this is mommy Saturday.
Mhm.
So mommy's gonna get out. I gotta take care of business. But guess what? I take them with me some days. They can see what I'm doing. I make self-care days. You know, I literally date myself. I love going out to eat. I go out to, I spend time with me. And if somebody asks and I've already made plans, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Let's try this week. Let's try next week. You know,
Okay.
I won't say
That's
no.
a nice no.
But I say no.
Yeah.
We can't do it this time, but can we do it next
Mhm,
week? Or
mhm.
can we do it on Sunday?
Right.
But I'm not gonna overwhelm myself anymore.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I just can't say yes, and I'm.
And then you are stressed,
Yeah,
and yeah, I'm just coming up off of that too. I gotta take some
Yeah.
time for
There
myself,
you
love myself, and I
Be
have
with
to.
you. You know,
I have to.
Be with you.
Yep. Okay, so hurting
Okay, here
in
we go.
plain sight, the path of removing the mask of a strong woman and walking into your healing. Tiana Myers. Everybody, we need you to go ahead and go on Amazon and order this book,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
and get healed in plain sight.
Yes.
What inspired you to write the book, Tiana?
So, in 2018, I heard the doctor tell me there is no heartbeat. And
How far?
I was 4 months. I just found out I had a baby girl. I started, you know, I'm thinking I'm in the 4-month stage. I'm good. You know, I'm ordering outfits, cribs. We're good now.
Yeah.
But when I lost my baby, I don't know what happened after that moment. It's like I went in a trance. I was instantly depressed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I still had to be a mom to my other son. I still had to be a wife. I still had to be a teacher. And I just found myself being a functional depressionist. I kind of made that word up.
Mm-hmm.
But really, I was hurt in plain sight. And what happened was I never grieved my daughter properly.
So nobody saw it. Your students didn't see it. What about your husband? Did he notice a change?
He did, but it wasn't the support that I needed.
Okay.
So therefore, I kind of kept a lot of stuff internalized. And I would get in my car by myself and cry. There was a time I mentioned in my book, I'm not going to go in details, but I was even suicidal. My son had to break me out.
Okay.
You know, so it was just a mindset that I was stuck. And then finally in 2021,
Mm-hmm.
my daughter would have been 2. And I said, you know what? I can't continue to live like this. I got to make her proud. So
You came to that on your own?
On my own. So
Okay.
I just got tired of crying. And what happened was, actually, to be transparent, my student, we had parent-teacher conference.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my students was missing. And I'm like, you know, where's my baby? I haven't, it was online during COVID at the time.
Okay.
And she said, well, Miss Myers, you know, she had lost the mother, which is her daughter, which was my student's sister, had lost their daughter.
Oh, wow.
So she lost her grandchild. My student lost a niece. And when I heard the story, tears just came in my eyes. And I'm like, I know how she feels.
Yeah.
And I cried, and I cried that day. I cried, and it hit me. Today would have been your daughter's birthday. And it just really, like, it was a really me releasing.
Yes.
And I'm like, baby girl, I'm going to make you proud. So what I did was I created my company, which is called Taylor Joy Productions, LLC. And that was my daughter's name. And my goal was to create a company that will empower and educate women and entrepreneurs not to give up. I got with a coach. A life coach, a financial coach. I got any coach that was going to help me. And I'm not going to say shut down, but I did. I shut down. I took the mask off. I started looking at myself, who I really am, and what I was doing in my life at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And when I did that, I got closer to God. I started praying more. I started my day in prayer at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So all this time, I'm recognizing some things in my life that's not right, but I'm building a company in my daughter's name. And I'm also writing my book. So I'm writing my book, I'm writing my story, because I knew one day this story is going to help somebody. This story is going to help somebody overcome an obstacle. So I was writing my story, and then in 2021, I was able to go with Ash Cash. He's part of Earn Your Leisure in Atlanta.
Okay.
He's a best-selling author. I went down to Atlanta, worked partner with him. He's my book mentor, and he helped me write Hurting in Plain Sight.
Wow.
And once I read my own story, I was like, ooh, I need to take this mask off for real.
For real.
You know, which made me look at my marriage. I wasn't happy. I was in a toxic marriage. I wasn't doing the things I really enjoyed. So then I started my journey where I ended up leaving. And then that took me to the stage where I went through a divorce. But all this time, people are looking at this person.
Yeah.
Like, you went through a divorce, yes. And I still look the same because God carried me through the
yes,
whole
girl,
process.
because you didn't look like you was going through nothing on this
Okay.
picture. You look good on this. Like you was going somewhere,
And I
not
was going
through something.
You know, I was really going through, but God just allowed me to share my story.
Yeah.
So now, part of my company, we publish books. We help authors get their story out. So everything I'm doing is just to help people win, but I had to go through my miscarriage to really birth my purpose.
God will take you through some tragedy to bring you back to Him.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And at first, I did not understand the Bible verse that, just thinking about it, I'm like, thank you, God. You will go through pain, but God will bring something new in your life. So all the pain that I went through was the birthing of something new.
Yeah.
And it allowed me to release and let go.
Yeah.
You know, and now, like, I've done more in the past 3 years than in the past 20 years.
Girl, you've been busy. Yeah, you publicizing and authoring and teaching and closing deals and winning some more. Single parenting, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
So let's talk about the publishing. How do you help people to become authors?
So what I do is I am a book designer. So I help independent authors who want to get their book out but just don't know what to do or how to do it. So what we do is my companies.
So they already need to have the manuscript together by the time they get to you.
Two options. You can have a manuscript together. I do have a package for that. But I also, because I'm a coach and a mentor, I also coach you through how to set your book up, write your story, mentor you through the process. And once you get your manuscript, my team gets it edited. We put the cover together. We get it ready for you to publish it on Amazon. And you have a book. So it depends on what stage you are. I just work wherever you are and get your book published.
Okay, this is confirmation for me. Like, you really hitting a sweet spot for me because I know I have at least one book in me, right? So, but I wouldn't even know like where to begin with the book and even marketing it. So, you help with all of these stages. The marketing, is it just you just help them get it on Amazon? Like, how do people get the story out and make money too?
Okay, good question. So what I do is I help you get the book designed, okay? I don't have any royalties to your book. I'm not going to market your book and make money off your sales. But what I will do is I coach you with how to market your book. So once the book is designed, then we can go to the next phase, which where I can coach you and mentor you. And that the design part is done, but now you can market it. Like I have one client, she's actually my first book that I published. Her book is called I Vow Never to Be Silent.
Okay.
Cassandra Edouard. And now I'm mentoring her to be a speaker. So now she goes on different platforms and shares her book and tell her story. Because the overall goal is how to take pain into power.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Pain into power and get paid.
So that's how we do. So I take them through those stages. So the first part is to just get rid of the pain. Let's tell the story.
Okay.
The second part is the power. I teach them how to be speakers or how to network and things like that to be authority. And then we get paid. Yes.
Once you put it all together, then we get paid.
Yes.
So, with you marketing your book and you being on platforms, talk about that. Like, how did it get from your pain on paper to power? How did we get there?
Well, I think when you get to that point where enough is enough, you recognize that what you're doing isn't working. And I had to really enlist with a team. So that's what I did too. I'm not by myself. I have an amazing PR person. I'm Pam Perry. I'm not sure if you know who Pam Perry is, but she's a major PR guru. She had me in DC. I did an event at the the cannot think of the place. I was in DC, did a big event in DC at the National Press Club.
Okay.
And she put that together. That put me on the platform because that National Press Club, that's what the presidents are doing, speeches and everything like that. You know, she also got me in some magazines. So I'm in magazines now. I'm getting asked to do speaking events. And then I also have someone else from marketing, Gerald Watson, as you are. You know, yes, he does an excellent job. We're going to do some commercials.
Okay.
So I just allow people who are great, I partner with them.
Okay.
And let me be a student and let them teach me.
Yes.
'Cause I can't do it all.
No, well, you kind of do, but you can't do it all.
You know, but I know the right people. So that's what I
Gotcha.
do too with my clients. I help them, coach them, and guide them, get a plan of action.
And then you have the resources to connect them to.
That's why I call
So,
myself a concierge. I got you whatever you need.
yes, I love it.
Yes.
So, I'm going to need your PR person's information
Yes,
too.
Pam Perry.
Yes, Pam Perry. I'm going to need Miss Perry's information.
Absolutely. She's thebomb.com. I mean, she has helped me just build my platform, get recognized online. Just amazing, you know. And she's from Detroit, but she's internationally known, you know. So Pam Perry, I love you, Pam. I got
shout out to Pam Perry. I'm be calling you Pam.
I love Pam, you know. But she really, and the crazy part about with Pam Perry because I met her through her niece in real estate school. And I met with her one-on-one. Her niece was like, you gotta meet my auntie. You gotta meet my auntie.
Okay.
So I met her auntie, and I just fell in love with her. Because she's vibrant, got it going on.
Yeah.
And life hit me.
Okay.
And she called me a year later. She's like, what are you doing? Why aren't you out here making money, doing this and doing that? She said, I see something in you, Tiana. So that made a difference. Having someone believe in you when you don't believe in yourself and to pull you. When you can barely pull yourself. She pull you. Okay, she pulls you. And I think that motivated me. So last year, I got more intentional. That's
intentional.
I got intentional about promoting myself and my speaking career and my transformation coach career. So now I'm more intentional with my marketing. I'm more intentional with building my brand. That's why I'm a show like yours, Beauty and Wealth.
Yes.
You know, I want to be on platforms of this caliber because your viewers are the people that I connect with. They have the same kind of mindset. It's about empowering and winning. And I like doing stuff like this.
Yes. Thank you again for being here.
Oh, it's such an honor.
When did the life coaching begin?
So once again.
And is it a particular age group that you coach?
So really, I started Shay Bailey, that was my life coach. She was my coach, and I love her to death because she really saw in me what I didn't see in me. So once I got to where I wanted to be, I'm like, okay, what do I need to do? And she said, well, Tiana, go get certified. So I'm certified through John Maxwell. I'm a certified John Maxwell life coach and speaker.
Awesome.
Yes. So I'm really big on leadership, transformation, winning with Christian mindset.
Yeah. How long did it take you to get that certification?
So I did about a year. All of this was in my 2021. So what happened was when I filed for divorce, I got my mortgage license and my real estate license.
Girl, it sounds like when you got divorced, you got busy and happy. That's what it sounds like. Oh my goodness.
I'm not saying, but you know what it is? And I love my ex-husband. I wish him well. But when things are not for you, they can hinder you.
Okay.
And once I released certain energies that just weren't for me,
you took off.
It was like God was just waiting.
Okay.
And not only that, that's why I didn't stay depressed and stuck. I couldn't. I'm building right now. I had to rebuild my life. I couldn't stay stuck and be sad.
So the life coach certification not only allows you to help other people, but I'm assuming it allowed you to help yourself as well?
Absolutely.
And is the book came after the certification?
So the book came first.
Okay, the book came first.
And this is a crazy part. When I went through my divorce, I reread my book, and that's how I started building the life coach. I'm like, let me put my plan down. What do I want to be? You know, I really started taking the book. Like, I wrote the book because I use it as my guide as life. Yeah. But when I really found myself stuck, I'm like, okay, Tiana, what are you going to do? So I started reading my book, and in my book, I give you steps on how to walk into your healing.
You was healing yourself.
I was healing myself, but I also was creating this woman that I wanted to be. Okay. And that's what happened. I was dedicated, and, you know, I'm a single mom, so I don't sleep a lot. I might be up in the middle of the night because it's quiet time.
And you're writing.
working on something, building some content,
Yeah.
mentoring, coaching my clients when my kids go to bed at 9 o'clock. I'm building online classes now, so you can just download my class and get
So
me.
I was going to get to that.
Yes.
How can, please let our listeners know, 'cause
yes.
there may be someone out there that really needs your life coaching
Yes.
expertise.
Yes.
What does it consist of, and how can
Okay.
they contact you? Girl, this time go by fast. We really got 2 minutes left.
Oh my God! I had so much fun with you. I thought oh my God, I don't want to leave you.
Okay, well, please tell
Okay.
people how to get with you on a life coaching.
Yes. So if you're looking to build or rebuild your life
Mhm.
and you need a coach or mentor, so I have two. Coaching, I kind of guide you, but mentoring is coaching plus guidance. So I mentor people. They can reach me at 248-587-7105 and just text or call and say, hey, I'm interested in getting some life coach. You also can go on my website, tianamyers.com, where you can purchase my book, and you can get on my waiting list because my course will be coming out this summer. So I'm excited about my online course, and I'm also going to be doing some group classes as well. So basically, just connect with me on my website and let me know you're interested, or just give me a call directly, 248-587-7105.
So with this new class that's coming up, would this be like a cohort, a webinar? Like, what's the situation?
So what we're going to do a series. It's going to be a breakthrough series.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's going to be 6 weeks, and the first 6 weeks is just finding our purpose, getting that plan of action together, and really finding out who you want to be.
Okay.
And then the next class I'm going to probably do is when it's going to be more private.
Okay.
It's for those who are like, okay, I've done your class. I need you to mentor me one-on-one, take me to the next
Gotcha.
level.
So people will
That's
be
more
sharing
geared, yeah.
out loud.
So I do a group session, I do individual sessions.
Okay.
And so it just depends on which one you do. Or
Gotcha.
you can hit download and take the course at home without me and just listen to me and hear me and see me through my online video classes.
What's the fee?
Well, that varies. My first class is $1,500. That's
Mm-hmm.
for 6 weeks. That gives you 6 weeks, and we work together for 45 minutes for 6 weeks.
Mhm.
And then after that, I charge $250 an hour for personal mentoring.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. Get to the
Yes.
bag.
Yes.
And
invest in yourself. I
you
just wanna
have
say
to.
that. That's what I did.
You
I
worth
got a
it,
coach.
people.
You gotta invest in yourself. Don't you spend money on other things, but take time to
Mhm.
partner with someone to invest in you. That's my biggest win when I invested with my coach. Investing in her was the best investment I ever made in my life.
The book. Show the book again and tell them how they can get the book.
So you can go to my website, tianamyers.com, and you'll go to Amazon as well, but you can go to either or, buy my book, and it will be in your front door within 1 or 2 days. I'm also doing some events. If you catch me, I always have my book with me, so you
Okay.
can always purchase my book from me. I love to do virtual book signings, and I do like a Zoom where we do like a book club. I
Okay.
read the book, we connect, and I say virtual because I don't sign, I deposit some affirmation into your organization.
Oh,
So
awesome.
that way we connect with the author, so your readers get a chance to talk to me one-on-one and more personable. So we do virtual book clubs as well.
You said organization.
Yes,
So
yes.
do you help people with business coaching?
I do all of that.
Okay.
So entrepreneurship. The goal is I help people build and rebuild their lives. So
Okay.
I don't limit it to just women. That's why I say, who's your clientele? It's those who want to build and rebuild their lives, no matter
Gotcha.
where you are. You could be an entrepreneur. You could be a stay-at-home mom. You could be a successful business company and want to rebuild your company. Like I said, I am a certified coach, so I help corporations rebuild the culture. I help organizations. I also am a speaker, so I do speaking engagements,
Mhm.
keynote speaking, things of that sort. I do workshops.
Gotcha.
So my goal is to help rebuild and build whatever you need to be successful so you can win.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Well, one last time, let our listeners know and viewers how they can contact you, Miss Tiana Myers, the Breakthrough Queen.
Yes, you can reach me at tianamyers.com. You can also reach me directly at 248-587-7105, or you can reach me on my Instagram handles, which is tianamyers.com, or Facebook, Tiana Myers. I'm here.
She's there. Thank you all for watching Beauty in the
Yes.
D, where we focus on power, wealth, and style. We're here every Saturday from 1 to 2 on the coolest station in the world. Thanks for tuning in.